I know you're not much of a risk taker. um, and I know that in your heart you feel this is your calling. This is what you want to move forward with. Just go through it. Just do it. Because taking risks is the way to get better. My name is Alex Smith and I'm from Ohio. So my situation was I was producing music through FL Studio, but I kind of felt like my tracks lacked emotional significance or relatability. The ability to tell the story was what I really was looking for. And at the time, I wasn't really able to do that. Before, there was something that was really missing, some kind of fulfillment. It almost felt like an empty space that I had to fill. And it had to be filled through artistic expression. Absolutely. Because I was yearning for something creative to do. I needed a creative outlet and something to really express myself and tell stories through. Well, honestly, I was kind of living in anticipation, like always waiting to see if I can fill the gap. And every track that I made, it didn't quite do that, honestly. It kind of felt like just this sporadic collection of random ideas, but it never really hit the spot that it needed to. I wasn't really able to translate my thoughts and my feelings appropriately into my music, or at least do it in a way that I saw was accurate to how I felt. At the time, I was not very confident. I just felt like what I was putting together wasn't really living up to my goals. And even though I still had very supportive friends that listened to my music and said it was good, I think the biggest impact it had was I would be a little harder on myself than other people. And they would kind of see that. And that may have affected like how they also viewed the work that I did. But having the lack of confidence in my work definitely affects how I connect with people through my work. I found out about Best Music Coach through YouTube, specifically the Terraria Calamity OST reaction. When I first watched it, I was like, this guy has a lot of knowledge behind his back. And eventually the opportunity came along to sign up. I saw it as a once in a lifetime opportunity and decided to take it. I was a little skeptical at the beginning because I didn't quite know what I was getting into. But over time, as I started really diving into the lessons and the course as a whole, like it really showed how much there is to learn. It humbled me, but also excited me to be able to obtain more skill in the exact category that I'm looking for. My biggest doubt was thinking to myself, like, is it worth the investment? Because that was a big worry initially, was kind of the financial side of things. But in the end, like, even right now, I'm not even finished with the course and I say it's worth it. Like, it is completely worth the investment because it pays off. Like, the amount of knowledge, skill that you get from this, like it really helped kind of settle that fear down. So I ended up going through with it because I saw the opportunity. I saw the potential and I really was passionate about improving. And with all that combined, like I felt it was a good choice in the end, and it was looking back. But like pushing through those skepticisms and fears, I really was just looking ahead and seeing who I wanted to become, who I strived to be. And I saw this was the path to take to get there. Right now, it's surprising how fast this happened. I'm already at a point where I'm able to easily translate and communicate my thoughts and emotions through the music. Backing it up with the technical knowledge, it helps a lot with just efficiency and creative freedom. Having the knowledge, like how to make compositions, how to structure things a little better, and understanding the relationship of everything musically, it helps so much with like just directly transferring my ideas into a composition or music piece. It makes me feel amazing. Like I don't feel as trapped in my own thoughts or feelings. I am able to freely express what I feel, freely tell the story that I want to tell. And it feels freeing, liberating. It feels incredible. There would be times before where I was just not able to catch up to my brain in a way. So I'd be writing something out, and then my brain would come up with all these ideas, and it would be flooding, but then I couldn't, open the gates to let it through. Now I'm able to clearly do that. It's a great feeling. And also, just being able to connect with people more through the music. I've learned that since I am now more confident in my own work, unlike before, I'm able to bond with people better because they see it the same way. One of my main goals through my work was to kind of have people feel something, to feel what I wanted to make them feel. And that is definitely a positive impact that I'm seeing. It's subtle at the moment, but I believe it's only going to get more effective as it goes. I am not only able to connect to people through music, but I'm also able to give them the opportunity to really immerse themselves into something, an artistic piece, and make them feel something incredible. And whether that be joy, sadness, frustration, confusion, all the things that it really brings out the humanity in people that listen to it. And I think that's very important for art. If you're on the fence about taking this program, but for years you've been wanting to take the next step and really step up your game and really connect with people through music, whether that's emotionally or, with the technical knowledge you have, or even just jamming out with people, I'd say this is a huge step forward. This is the thing that will transfer you from intermediate beginner to you're going to be a pro. And it's all up to you. It's all your choice. But that's the next step, I believe, in the process of becoming better. There were things that I already knew when going into the course, kind of had an understanding of, but having a deeper understanding of the fundamentals, even that alone, it's not only beginner friendly because you're starting from the very ground up, but I already had knowledge about some of this stuff, and I still learned so much just from learning the fundamentals and starting from scratch. Well, there are a lot of helpful parts of the program that I can immediately point out. So the first one obviously is just the learning. I am huge on learning. I think it's just a very good way to improve. The course has super simplified the ability to create something. It's not as much of a lengthy process. It doesn't feel as complicated. It takes all these fundamental ideas and you can really just use those and build on top of them. You have a great foundation to work on. And it just it makes it so much easier. Another thing that goes along with that is the community. I'm with a bunch of different people that are in the same boat as me. We're all on the same journey. And it's just great to have like-minded people in the same environment, supporting each other, helping each other through trials and tribulations. And then the third part is just the team, the Best Music Coach team. They are incredible people. Every day I'm inspired to continue my journey, even if I'm going through something rough, because I know they have my back. Everyone has my back. And it's really heartwarming to see everyone come together because we're all here for the same thing. If anyone from the Best Music Coach program or team is watching this, I want to personally thank all of you, because this is truly a life-changing moment, and it's still a process that I'm going through, of course, but a very healthy one for me. This is pretty much exactly what I needed, and it hits right on the spot. It's something that I know will help me carry out my dreams and get to where I want, where I strive to be. And so I personally thank all of you for the support, the love, the assistance, everything, just being there, even if I'm, feeling like talking about something they listen, and it's incredible to have that. So thank you.